Hey everyone, it's Normal Life and we're back with another gaming video, a Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. And this is the big question. I always get this question on social media mainly, and I've had a few on YouTube, is what is the best setup, and mainly the gun. And it is so hard to actually give an answer with this because everybody plays differently. So this is going to be completely my opinion. That is it, nothing else. But I actually honestly think these guns are better because I have played with the other guns and the guns that you're probably going to well-known guns, and the guns that I play with that many people don't actually play with that much, or there's actually a particular one that people don't actually play that much because I hardly get killed by it. I think it's the best one though, because my kill and death ratio is completely different when I play with this gun. Before watching this video, don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video if you are a big Call of Duty fan, Modern Warfare fan, and spread the word about my channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, you get 100 years of good luck on Call of Duty. Now I'm going to talk about my setup within the game, so what is my secondary weapon as well, including my primary, and also what field upgrades I use and perks, and yeah, just the full setup what I play with. Now I'm not a pro gamer. Now the average Joe out there is not going to be a pro gamer. I'm not going to spend 100 hours on this game a week. Because we all have lives, we all have a job, we all got to do something. But if you're a person like me, a casual gamer, just gets on the game, likes to have a good session, this is going to be a really beneficial video for you, because I probably play around about 6 to 7 hours in the week. So that's probably a couple hours on the evening, then probably don't play on another day. So I have a good session when I do play. But one thing that happens when I play with these, set up this gun, I always finish within at least the top 3 or maybe the first spot. Now the guns I'm going to talk about is mainly for the smaller maps, so with domination, deathmatch and any other modes. I think these are the best ones. For the ground war, the larger battle, I hardly play that because it's such a campy mode to play. You just literally can't run out and do anything because snipers just catch you out, and it's just full of guns, snipers. So let's get into this. Now this is the reason why I'm picking these two guns, and I'll show you them in a second. But the gun is not going to be a sniper rifle, because sniper rifles, you have to have that particular skill. You've got to be pretty skillful. So this gun is for the generic person, and you can get plenty of kills with this, because you get people with sniper rifles, they can do that quick scope, which not the average person can do. And also it's not going to be a shotgun or anything like that. It's something that you can easily get in your setup if you unlocked all of the guns and pick your favourites out of the ones that you unlocked. So the gun that I'm going to show you, which is not this because I'm showing my screen at the same time, is going to be an assault rifle. They are mainly assault rifles because they're just a good range weapon from long, short to medium, and it's just a good overall gun to have. That's why I'm not recommending any snipers. And there's two that I'm going to look at, and I'm actually going to probably vote for my best one out of the two. Now as I say, I have played plenty with each one. I haven't looked every single attachment. One I have probably unlocked. I'm probably a couple of attachments away from unlocking because I'm really dominant with this gun. But yeah, I'm going to show you the two assault rifles, then the secondary weapon, which I'll show you after, and then I'll go through my perks and the field upgrades that I use as well. So my first setup, and I know it's called Loadout 2, Loadout 1 I don't use, my loadouts are completely all over the shop, is the AK-47. It's the last assault rifle, or there's another one because there's an update that you can unlock. And with this gun, as you can look on the stats now, it is so balanced. It has good damage, it's got the accuracy, the fire rate, the movement is one of the biggest things for me, and the control is that how easy I can move this gun and still perform well if there's so many players around me. Now as I said, with this gun, the attachments, I haven't really got that much on. The FMJ I'm trying to unlock to make it more of a powerful gun. So I have unlocked this many attachments just because as soon as I did unlock it, I didn't really play with it that much because I was so dominant with one gun. That's the next gun I'm going to show you as the primary gun. But overall, everyone just says this is the best gun, and I can actually see where they are coming from. But I'm going to give you a second option, which is the best gun, and this is it, the Odin. So the Odin, for me, I have got so many kills with this gun. I have come first so many times just playing with this gun, and it has saved my skin so many times. And as you can see, I've got lots of attachments on this. I think I'm only a couple of attachments away of completely getting everything for the gun. And people don't like the Odin because it's slow. I completely agree. It is a slow gun, but one thing it's got for it is the damage. It only takes a couple of hits to actually kill somebody. Now, at the end of the day, when it's a 1v1, how you win a 1v1 is either your gun has got high damage or high fire rate. It doesn't matter about the accuracy, it doesn't matter about the range, the mobility, the control. It's either the fire rate or the damage. That is it. The Odin has probably the strongest damage out of the assault rifles, and I'm only literally clipping a few shots into people, then move on to the next person. Yes, it's that heavy gun to carry, but what it has with it, you kind of forgive the gun how slow it is. And with the attachments that you can see, I've made the gun try and move a bit better. I've increased the damage, I've increased the accuracy. The fire rate I haven't really increased. I'm not sure if there's an attachment that can do that, but literally all I need to do is get a few shots on target, only a few, and boom, they're dead. Now, my secondary weapon, as you can see now, is the P7. It's, as I said before, what wins a battle is either high damage or high fire rate. So now, with the Odin and the P7, I've got the best of both. So if my Odin, I've probably fired a few rounds, instead of reloading, I switched the P7, and I can still take out a few guys because of that high fire rate, and I'm always winning them battles with this gun. Now, you can use any of the SMGs from before, they are just as good, but obviously that P7 has that extra fire rate which can give you that boost when you're shooting. So now we're going to talk about the perks. So with the perks, everyone has a different preference. Some that I recommend, some I don't recommend, but people are completely different. So to have the two guns, my MP7 and my primary weapon, I have to have overkill. That's the only way I can get them two guns. So that's my first perk already. The second perk, now this is when people come with different opinions. I have been using Kill Chain and Point Man in between the both just to get my point level up and to get my score up so I can unlock more things with my guns and other things that I could get in COD. But a lot of people do use High Alert or Ghost. I've used them and they're very good, but it's completely up to you. You may want to use the Kill Chain and Point just to get them extra points to help you rank up in Call of Duty. My third perk, and this is probably the most hardest one to pick from, I use Tune Up so I can use my my field upgrade, which I'll talk about in a second. And the ones I recommend not to use, it's actually the ones that you get near the end, which is Spotter and Tracker. I have used them and they do not help at all. The Tracker I thought would be amazing. When I get it I can see people's footsteps and just sneak up onto them, but actually I actually hardly noticed that I had it, and it was kind of one of the worst ones after unlocking. It took that a while to unlock. So the ones that I recommend is either Battle Harden and yeah, Tune Up. That's probably Tune Up for me, so I can keep using my field upgrades. So it's come to it, the AK-47 or the Odin. Which one do I pick? And I've played with both, and it is so difficult to decide. But what I've done, I've gave a little test when I've played with both guns just for a whole day, or one gun for each day, and which I've got the most kills with. And I'm gonna have to say my favourite is the Odin. The Odin is just that high kill, just always gives me that edge. yes, the AK-47 does have a really good use, and to be fair, it probably does depend on the map. If it's a close combat map, you may want to use your AK-47 to get the jump on the summer, but long range and medium range, the Odin always dominates for me for that, the power behind it, and it does have quite good accuracy as well. So for me, guys, the Odin is my favourite gun, and if you've got something different, let me know in the comments below. So that's what I recommend as my setup. The Odin, the MP7, they're the perks, that's the lethal, that's the tactical, and the field upgrade is my dead silent. And that's it, guys. If you have got anything different, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. If you disagree with me, write in the comments below. Maybe give this video a dislike. If you did like my setup, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to support my channel, to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.